All right, 6.5, graphs of tangent and cotangent functions. All right, so I'm going to graph the parent functions first, and then, yeah. Okay.
Did we take a quiz before you on that?
Yeah.
Are they in Gridley?
And I can't find them, so I think I gave them back already.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't see it, but that doesn't mean anything.
I may still have them. They may be in the box up there or something. I don't know.
Tangent. I didn't have to work this weekend, and then like coming back from the trip really threw me off. Cause like I just didn't have anything to do, and I was just sitting there. And just sat somewhere for a really long time.
What time is tennis today? Also, Brooke said that you sent out a remind, but I also haven't been getting the remind. I think something's wrong with my phone.
Did you accept it?
I don't know. But I haven't gotten like 1,000 important emails, so there's no telling. How do you accept it? I thought I did, but probably not.
I don't know. We'll figure it out when I'm done.
Reply yes to this. Oh.
Not my fault. All right.
I didn't reply with capital Y-E-S. Oh. Message can't be delivered. Yep, okay. Y-E-S.
Hi.
I've already tried Beth. She's been there, and she's finally says, I give up. And we're trying to watch Animal Farm, and it won't give us any voice.
Sound?
Yeah.
Okay, I can come down there in like 10 minutes.
All right. In the meantime, we'll just.
You're gonna have to send it again. I think it
Brandon's not
expired.
here. If he normally fixes whatever.
Brandon's
for
not
us.
here. Oh, right.
I would say
know.
check and see if your speaker A and B. Try to click one off and click the other one on, because 99% of the time that's what's wrong. Like turn one on and the other one off, or turn both on or both off, and then just play with combinations of those.
I can't believe Brandon's wearing the
All right, so we have asymptotes for tangent at the increments of pi over 2.
I don't have a lot of fun tonight. It's a miracle. God.
I have to be at the barn tonight.
So then tangent graphs look like this.
Ooh.
Oh, I remember these.
Oh, yeah, I remember these. I remember watching Nathan draw them on his test, and he drew them the wrong way.
A couple people did that, yeah. Because cotangent's the opposite way, but also at different increments. Because cotangent has different undefined values. So the pi over 2s, they are undefined on your unit circle for tangent, which is why they're undefined here. Whereas cotangent is undefined at the increments of pi. So it's going to look like, or I guess I should label this.
During 7, take it out.
That sounds really good.
What's happening?
Brooke said she didn't know I was playing tennis.
Well, you kept saying you were going to be the one to tell her, and you never told her.
Yeah, I definitely forgot. Well, I thought I texted her, but I guess not. So she just found out today. I guess. Unless you told her.
I may have said it the other day because I figured by then you had already told her, but
No wonder she seemed super confused. I was like, sorry.
her mom knew because I sent it to the office for the roster stuff.
Oh yeah, you need to pay. I don't know. Isn't tennis like more than other sports too?
No.
For the court fees. It's not.
Because technically, we were looking at it, and when you actually look at the grand scheme of things, it's probably actually a cheaper sport than anything else.
Oh, 'cause you don't have to pay for refs.
Because you don't have to pay for refs, and you
I
have to
don't
pay
know
for
why I
like
thought it was
refs or
more. I
umpires
think
for
it
like
used to be
literally
more.
everything else. It used to be because of court fees, but then they finally realized, like we were having this discussion the other day, and I was like, really, if anything should be more, it should be like softball, baseball, or like something like that, because really they should just up the fee for everything, because realistically everything else is like, I mean, every other school, their sports fee is way more than ours. But also when you're trying to get athletes, it's kind of like what you're.
You can't beg for them and then be like, and you have to donate an arm and a leg.
Yeah. All right, so these have asymptotes at increments of pi, which also means there's one at 0, so it's kind of hard to see it, but there's a dotted line there.
I get to go see P-Dog in the office. Haven't seen her in a whole week.
Yeah, I haven't seen her in a long time. I took a break to this one.
Oh, I know what she said now. She said, I hope all your balloons pop.
Did they?
Yes.
What can I say? You must have done something to deserve that. I don't just say things like that.
All right, so cotangent goes the other direction.
No, because she said I was being stinky.
You were being stinky.
How was I being stinky?
You were literally being stinky.
How?
You,
Elaborate.
Ethan, I'll say it.
Elaborate.
I'll say it right now. You flipped me off.
Oh gosh.
She's lying.
He did.
She's lying.
Throwing shade on my name. Oh, my mom's all by herself in the office today. Where's Miss Hughes?
They are on their way to Maryland.
Yay. Maryland's a weird state.
Most are.
No, Maryland specifically.
All right, characteristics of y equals a tangent of bx, the period, and vertical asymptotes. Of the graph of y equals a tangent of bx, where a and b are non-zero real numbers, or the period is equal to
Oh my gosh.
pi over the absolute value of b, and the vertical asymptotes are at odd multiples of pi over 2 absolute value of b.
Are we doing examples today too?
Yeah, because we're just doing a couple tangent ones, because the only difference with this is we're just finding period and vertical asymptotes instead of amplitude and period. In the tangent ones, we're not dealing with like shifts and stuff, even though they would shift the same way. We're just going to do the... So, like, obviously, like, same thing, like, modified instructions for these, like, you're just finding...
I hate absolute value signs. They just,
But you're stinky.
you know what? I'm really tired of you, Ethan.
I'm just gonna include all this in here because it's only a couple examples. I'm not gonna do another video for like 2 minutes worth of examples.
Long enough away from you.
All right, 14. Y equals tangent of 1/2 x. So I'm looking for period and vertical asymptotes. So the period would be equal to what?
2 pi.
Yep, so pi over 1/2, which is 2 pi. And vertical asymptotes.
I don't know. I don't ever understand these.
It's pi.
Yeah, so pi over 2 times 1/2, which is just pi. And obviously it's still the odd multiples, but I trust that you're going to know that. You just have to write whatever it is, like pi, and then anyways. 22. Y equals 3 tangent of 1/2 x. So, hold on, I'm going to change this number just so it's something different. What's happening? I'm going to make this 1/3 x instead.
Oh.
Because then it's not the same as the one. Because there's only like literally 3 problems like this in here, so. Alright, so the period would be what?
Pi over 2 times 1/3, which is.
That's the vertical asymptote. I want the period.
Oh. I was looking at the wrong thing. But the next one.
So then your vertical asymptote is pi over.
2 times 1/3.
So pi over 2/3, which is what? What do you do when you divide by a fraction?
It's 3 pi over 2.
Yep. Keep, change, flip. Multiply by the reciprocal, all that
I
fun
was
stuff.
KFC for the longest time.
Keep, flip, change.
Yeah.
All right, so then
I just got that. Oh, wow.
13, 15, and 21.